Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel with Lupita. Thank you so much for stopping by, you guys. Today we have my June budget. Okay, I was not gonna share it with you guys, but I've decided I am. Now, before I do, excuse my nails. I did not find the rest of the nails. Okay, so yeah, so don't pay attention to that, just pay attention to the numbers. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope that you like what you see. Today you're gonna learn that it's okay to mess up, that it's okay that your budget doesn't come out perfect, because it happens, you guys, it happens. So today I am gonna close my budget. As you can see, I practically did, and I am gonna let you know that I've been off track. Okay, so I have not been consistent with writing down my budget, my expenses, and all of that stuff. So I just want to still share what I have, just because I'm gonna start, or I have started all over again. Like I said, it's okay to pause, mess up, change it, whatever it is that happens, but it is also okay to always want to come back to writing your budget, expenses, and all of that stuff. So this is what we have. Okay, I'm gonna just go through it just so you can kind of understand where I'm at. Like you can see, I didn't do sinking funds and I didn't do cash envelopes. Okay, and so during this month I was spending for things that I needed for the house, and I was not keeping track of anything. Okay, so this is what happened. So I, like you guys know, or like maybe a lot of you guys use your last check of the month as your first check for the following month. So I know for July we're gonna have 3 checks, but I guess the 3 checks kind of worked for me for June, and I'm gonna explain to you. So I got paid on May 20th, which I used it as my first check for the month of June, but I crossed it out because when I rented the apartment, I gave the $1,800 and the deposit all together. That is why I didn't count my rent for June. I crossed it off too, but if I was gonna cross off my rent, I crossed off my first check, if you understand what I'm trying to say. And then my second check, which was received as if it was my first, but I used it as my second, it was $956. My sister didn't give me what she usually gives me. She said she was gonna give it to me on the 3rd of July. So I haven't received it. That's why I put 0. That means I'm gonna count it towards next month. That's why I didn't use it here. And other, usually in other is my other side hustles that I have, which I didn't receive. I received $15.12 for Shopify and $6 for Etsy. And I already put it in here. Okay, now this is $929, but this is my paycheck that I received on June 17th. Now here is where a lot of you is gonna get confused, and it's where I kind of got confused. And why? Because I was not consistent with writing down my income and my expenses. So it will happen to you if you don't stay on track, just how it happened to me. So I wrote it down because it came in and because I did made use of it for the month of June. Plus, I got a check separately for it has to be related, it's related with COVID. If you live in California, you must have received a $600 one-time payment or a $1,200. I received the $600. I had received it already, like I guess before the month started, but I didn't cash it until somewhere in June. So I decided to add it with my income. So we have 956 plus 929 plus the 600. It gave me 200, 485. And I already had some money in the bank and I don't remember how much it was. So it's very hard for me to know exactly the amount that I had for the month of June. Okay. I had the option of sharing this with you, and I also had the option of just saying, you know what, I'm gonna start fresh for July. But I still want to share with you guys because I know there's people out there that, you know, they go through this kind of situations. So anyway, these numbers are not exact of what happened because, like I said, I did not keep track of it. Okay, so here we go. My rent, I didn't count it, but I crossed it off there. Okay, so gas bill, $135. Remember, I'm gonna start paying bills. Light bill, I never saw a bill. I keep checking online. There's nothing. I need to make a phone call because I don't know if my dad is paying it, since I pretty much opened another line, another service on my new address, and I never disconnected the other one because I did not want to leave them without service. So now I'm guessing that maybe both services are under one bill. I don't know, so I'm gonna check that out. But I didn't pay anything this month for light. Internet, it's a new service, it's a new address, so it's 66. Cell phone, 266. It went down from 297 to 266. I'm guessing my sister is done paying her phone, or I'm done with my daughter's phone. I don't know. I have to check that out. I do know it was around 20 something dollars less than usual. Cell phone insurance, $11. Car insurance, $120. Primerica, $55. Again, it was supposed to be $53. I don't know why it went up $2. Car gas, I've been up and down, so my gas went from about $80 that I usually spend. I was giving myself $100 just because I knew I was gonna pay more, but I did go way over, and it was $147 with 84 cents. But I'm just gonna round it off to the 187. I know I should have rounded off to the 148. Food, so I spend more because I came with nothing. I started off with nothing, so as I was cooking day by day, I will buy little things that I needed. So I did spend $220, and then I did a subscription like 2 months ago to the gym, which they did not charge me. I thought it didn't go through, but it did. And yes, these are the kind of mistakes we tend to do. And is it okay or is it not okay? In my case, it's not okay because I'm not in the situation to be spending money I don't have. But it's done. Okay, it's done, and I just have to make a pause, think what I'm going to do, and make a decision. Now, the monthly fee is $21. This was the yearly. That's why that they're charging me that. I just rounded off to 50. That's why you see like scribbles. But I think I'm going to keep it. Okay, now that I have the parking, I have no excuse to say I'm not going to go to the gym. I am working on my health. I am working on myself. I never give time for my body, for my health, for anything that has to do with myself. So I've decided that I'm going to keep it. And my total was $1,070 without including the rent. Okay, and for my 52 and my 26, I saved 30, 11, 48, and 46, giving me a total of 135. And for my 26, I saved $9.45, giving me $54. Okay, and I went based on check. So this was May 20, this was June 3rd, and I should include this check. Hold on, see, I did a mistake. Wow, what a difference, huh? Right here I will fill everything up. Okay, where I'm at. Okay, so here it is, $66. Okay, so 66. And this was for 617. Okay, so it went up. So it is 54 plus 66. It's 120. Okay, so it is 120. So that means that my number is gonna change. So let's go ahead and do it. So it is 1,070 plus 135 plus 120, that is 1,325. So let me just look for my whiteout. Okay, there you go. So my actual spending, 325. Okay, and now we're gonna 2,485 minus 1,325. That is 1,160. Okay, that is what I'm gonna have for the month of July. Now, I don't have that amount. Like I said, I was not keeping track of my numbers, and I did had more money in the bank before this money hit, which I don't remember. All I know is that I have 1,000. Rephrasing this, is not 1,900, it's 1,800. I had the 1,900, but I spent for things that I needed in the house. So I ended up with 1,800. So again, I don't have 1,160. I have 1,800. Okay, so this is how much I am rolling over to July. And this is it, you guys. Again, I am sharing this just so you guys see that it's always okay to make mistakes, to pause, to maybe you're not enjoying it anymore and then you want to come back. It's okay. It happened to me, so it can happen to anyone. I'm gonna start fresh. So before doing my July budget, I wanted to share my June budget. And like I said, these are not exact numbers because there are a lot of things I didn't wrote, but I wanted to give you an idea of what was going on, of, you know, where I left off and so on. So thank you for watching. If it helped you in any way, please leave me your thumbs up. And if you want to be part of this journey and see that other people's budget is different and they also have real things that happen in their lives like you do, just subscribe to my channel and you will find good things, you will find other things, and so on. So we'll see you guys on my next budget video. My next one, it's gonna be, of course, my July budget. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.